What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Make it. I see this. Oh yeah. We got that playing today. They gonna play it today. Happy Saturday, man. Happy Saturday. We got a video dropping tomorrow too. Facts. Picture me rolling. Picture me rolling. What's poppin'? Speak mine. What's poppin'? What's poppin', dog? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Happy Saturday. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? I'm cool as a motherfucker. I'ma get mine. Now we satisfied. Got the pockets on stolen balls hog and that's pocket this Q, what's poppin'? Q, what's poppin'? Latasha, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? You know, some motherfuckers out there I just could not forget about. I want to make sure they can see. Number one on my list, Clinton Correctional Facilities. All you bitch ass. Can you niggas see me from there? Chillin'. Picture me rolling back. Yeah. All the niggas up in them cell blocks. I told y'all niggas when I come home. Oh yeah, I got you. That's right, nigga. Picture me rolling. Oh, I forgot. The DA. Yeah, that bitch had a lot to talk about. Can the hoes see from here? Can you see me? Picture me rolling. And all you punk police, can you see me? Am I clear to you? Alexa, pause. What's poppin', Q? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin', Dawn? What's poppin'? Speak mine. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Happy Saturday to my people. Happy Saturday to my people. Like I said, we got a video dropping tomorrow. Hope y'all having a great day. You know, I want to talk about this topic today, man. Like I said, your boy's on semen retention. I'm most likely going 2 years, man. I'm most likely going 2 years. Like, I done had, you know, I done had my share. And it's like now, like, what am I missing out on? You know, I might as well put all that energy back into my life, you know. all that sexual energy back to my life. What's popping? We just talking about purpose over lust, you know, because now society, and I know, like, first of all, though, shout out to all the people that's in like healthy relationships, because you're gonna have some people come on live and say, oh man, this not, look, if you in a healthy relationship, if your life is going good and you can have sex and all that, hey, do what you do. This not for you. If you're in a healthy relationship, this not for you. You feel me? But on the other hand, to my other people, especially to the men, I feel like taking this journey prior. And I don't really too much fault the dudes that's 18, their early 20s. You know, they can do this journey also, but it's gonna be kind of harder. You know, it's gonna be kind of harder for them to do it. Been abstinent for over 10 years, such a difference. Yeah, real talk. 10 years, that's crazy. Q, appreciate that. Appreciate that 10. I appreciate you for that. I appreciate you. What's good, my guy? Really fuck. Hey, I appreciate you, Finetto the Finesse. Hey, I appreciate you, man. You know, in life, we gotta, again, Q, thank you for that 10. What's popping, Unbroken? In life, I feel like, can y'all hear me first? Put an 8 in the chat if y'all can hear me, though. Just making sure y'all can hear me. Put an 8 in the chat if y'all can hear me like perfectly fine, because we about to go in. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna talk to the women too, but first I gotta talk to my guys, because this was really about. It's a beautiful thing to take control over your mind, to calibrate your spiritual mental. That's facts. Women seem to be able to cut our lust quicker. Nah, see, everything is everything. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. See, and this ain't no diss or nothing, because you know I rock with my ladies, but women that say they celibate, but they still watching, you know, they still watching porn. When men do, you know, celibacy or semen retention, we cut all that out. So women might stop having sex, but they still watching, they still pleasuring themselves. See, men, we cut all that out. That's why it's harder for us, because we cut all that out when we go on that journey, you know? So everything is everything. I feel what you're saying, but cut all of it out. Now, if you can cut all of it out for 10 plus years, you a beast. You the truth. You the truth. You know, you the truth if you can do that. But when men take this journey, we cut everything out. You know? So that's why it's kind of harder for us to do. It's great to hear about your journey. Oh yeah, like I say, man, today, I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna do a video today, but on this journey, man, some days you have so much energy, it's hard to actually sit down and collect your thoughts and just do that shit. So I just worked out, and then I cooked me something, and now I'm doing a live, and I'm gonna do the video tomorrow. So I had to be honest, you know, I couldn't sit down today and collect my thoughts, and had the patience. I didn't have the patience to do a video today. So I worked out, I cooked, now I'm doing a live, you know. Good subject to do discussing. Not too many marriages taking place today. Not too much out. Yeah, I'm waiting till God. Yeah, that's true, Brenda. And it's all by design though. Like the so-called people in position of power, it's all by design. They want us to be out here, everybody pleasuring themselves. You talk to women these days, they be like, oh, we don't need men no more, we got toys. Like they did all this stuff by design. So that's why you see it's less babies being made. That's why you see all this. They created all this so they can get rich off of, you know, so they can get rich. Sex toys, you know, the sex industry. They created all this stuff, bro. I hated when my ex would watch that crap. It was weird. Yeah, like I say, man, hey, sometimes I feel you though. There's gonna be, yeah. Hello, blessings, my brother. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? I'm waiting on time video. For real, a lot go. Oh yeah, Q tomorrow. That's dropping tomorrow. It's dropping tomorrow. Today I was go also do that video, but I had so much energy. I had so much energy. I had to go work out and I had to cook. And I said, let me go live and talk to my people. And I know today's Saturday, everybody outside, people ain't on YouTube and stuff, but I said, let me still go live and talk about this topic. A toy can, yeah, man. Like I'm telling you, everybody got the Rose toy. All dudes just watching PORN. Women got the toys, dudes, and everybody's just pleasuring themselves. That's it. Every once in a while, you'll go on a date. You date a girl for 2 months, then you back to square one. I'm telling you. And at some point in your life, you just get tired of that routine, bro. At some point in your life, you just get tired of that cycle. You feel me? Yo, saw you yesterday at Walmart buying. Come on, bro. He said, baby, for one, I don't even go into Walmart, bro. He said, baby, I think they targeting her. Oh, yeah, tomorrow I got y'all. They got to keep the industry going, yeah. You have a P.O. box for merch. Nah, I'll get one, though. Hey, Finetto, send me a message on Instagram, whatever. Send me a message on Instagram. I got you. I think being lonely makes us anxious. It ain't that. It's just they created. It's like you gotta sit back and think about it. They created all these things to keep you alone. They created the sex toys to keep you alone. They created, the film industry, whatever, to keep men from, wanting to be with women and stuff like that. They created it's all by design, bro. Protect your eye, ear, facts. It's all by design, man. And now the crazy thing about it now is they getting the kids now. So they getting them young. Like when we started, watching certain movies and stuff, it was hard for us to watch PORN. Like you had to sneak into your dad's room or to your uncle's room and get a tape or something or a DVD player. Bruh, it was a whole journey to even watch that type of stuff. It was a whole journey. You had to go, bruh. Or you had to find it by mistake, bruh. When you found a DVD player, a PORNO, when you found one of those, a tape or a DVD player, it was like a whole new world. Like for men, it was a whole new world. It was a whole new world, bruh. And life was never the same. After that, life was never the same. But it was a whole journey you had to go to get it. They weren't just throwing that in our faces. All we'll have to, watch certain stuff on HBO and listen to our mom, making sure she ain't, coming in the room. Bruh, I remember I was what? I was probably 12 or 11. And it was the Oxygen Channel. And it was a woman named Dr. Sue. Do y'all remember her? Her name was Dr. Sue. I think that was her name. She was an old white lady. It was on, I think it was on the Oxygen Channel or E. It was one of them. Bro, please tell me GTA 6 confirmed release date. My brother stayed getting in trouble watching my dad collection. I'm telling you, bro. It was a whole journey. Dr. Ruth. Okay, yeah. Dr. Ruth. Bruh. I can't count, bro. Shout out to Dr. Ruth, bro. See, it was stuff on TV, but she was actually teaching the healthy way. Y'all remember her? Her name was Dr. Ruth, bro. She was an old white lady, but she was teaching, it was like sex education on television. And I'm like 12 years old watching this shit. Don't know what the hell she talking about. Don't know what the hell she talking about. I'm just listening. Listening and watching, but it was like educational. Man, now, bro, you got young teenagers, bro, watching these reality shows, and it's crazy, bro. Like times is crazy, but they do it on purpose, bro. Dr. Ruth was the truth, bro. Dr. Ruth was the truth. I remember, yeah. I remember, bro. Like she taught you how to put the rubber on. She taught you all that stuff. Man, shout out to Dr. Ruth, man. I don't know if she's still alive. HBO at night. I'm telling you, we should watch HBO and have the channel on like ESPN just in case like my mom walked through the door. Yeah, she was. Yeah. But we also had other outlets. Like we was always outside. We was always playing, like video games, like sports and stuff. But we was always outside. It was never just constantly online. Because if you online all day, bro, just being a kid, you know, you're gonna see other stuff. You're gonna start researching other stuff, bro. And they getting the kids young, bro. Now she passed. She was like 90. Damn, bro. Rest in peace to Dr. Ruth, bro. Dr. Ruth, like she really taught us a lot of stuff. Real question: are parents showing kids how to use? Man, it's so crazy because the world is so in chaos, man. That I feel like parents got their own problems going on. The parents got their own problems going on. So it's hard for them to really focus on their kids. They gotta try to pay the bills. Everything going up, groceries going up, the cost of a house going up, everything going up. So they gotta focus on real life. And that's not no excuse, but I'm just saying, I'm just saying. Like Brother Malcolm said, they give you the alcohol, then we'll lock you. Exactly, bro. Everything is everything. That's true. That's true. Shout out to New Orleans and to the first that fought back straight up. Oh yeah, man. That's why. See, that's why places like Haiti and places like Louisiana, they love keeping their foots on our people necks, bro. Because Louisiana, Haiti, those are the places that actually fought back. Like not in no weak ass way either, like in a major way. So they gotta make sure. They gotta make sure. But and the title is Purpose Over Lust, man, because and like I say to the people that's I'm gonna say watch this channel from 18 to 24, I'm not putting no pressure on them because I know how hard, I know how complicated it is when you're young to not go without sex. So I'm not gonna put no pressure on them. They can do it. They can do it. But I'm not gonna put no pressure on them. This mainly for my people 28 on up. That's what I'm gonna say. 28 on up. The world done really changed. No prevention, no protecting pride. Q. It changed, man. It's like everywhere you turn is sex, 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 sex. Everywhere. Like even the rap music, like it's you ain't even it's nothing. At least Tupac, Nas, like at least they was rapping about things that was going on and like they spoke for a generation. These rappers just speak for themselves. Nobody care about your Rolex, my nigga. Nobody care about your car. Like all that shit is like shit crazy, man. Dr. Ruth is her educational videos online. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go back and watch just for Shout out to Dr. Ruth, man, because she was a real one, bro. She was a real one. Like that's the first anything sexual I ever saw on TV was from Dr. Ruth. The first thing I ever saw, Yep, all nasty music. Yeah, and like I say, nothing wrong with sex, bro. Nothing wrong with it. We grown or whatever, but it's just really more to life. And I feel like the more sex they throw at you, people just have it now they like zombies, bro. You could become a zombie just thinking about sex 24/7. That's why I say, especially for my men, because I don't know how women bodies operate, but for the man, purpose, bro, being on your purpose. I know that sounds cliche, but being on your purpose and using that energy to do things for yourself and create, it's the best feeling ever. It's the best feeling. Man, look, and I ain't gonna lie. All this year, I've been going to bed at like 4 a.m., 3 a.m., just up doing research and just stuff like that. but going to bed late, couldn't sleep, waking up around 11:30, 11 o'clock. Bruh, some nights I get in the bed now, since I'm on this journey, I'll be in the bed 9:30. I'll be in the bed at 11 o'clock. That's early for me. 11 o'clock, that's super early for me. And bruh, I'll be waking up at 6:20. I'll wake up at 6:50. Like, I'm getting up early, and I love that feeling, bruh. I love that feeling. I love it. So I don't know if a lot of y'all know about Bobby Hemmett, man, but if you don't know about him, just put his name in on TikTok, bro, and you will learn a lot. You will learn a lot. Getting rest, yeah, man. Oh, Q, I'm so glad you said that, man. Sleep. You know how they want us to. Oh, I sleep when I die. I'm gonna hustle. Man. Look, getting that sleep is the best. Even if you get like a good hard 4 to 5 hours of good sleep, bro, it's the best feeling ever because you wake up, you don't be in a bad mood. You know how when Monday, Tuesday come, you in a bad mood because you barely got sleep or you couldn't. Man, like I say, I don't know about women body when y'all take y'all celibacy. I don't know how y'all bodies are, but as men, when we take a break from masturbation and porn and stuff like that, we really have energy. So you wake up early. You got, man, it's the best feeling, bro. And I feel like the journey is better when you older because you can't control your mind don't control you as much as it did when you was younger. So now that I'm 35, I feel like I control myself more. So when I have like certain, like today, it was hard, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like, because, and y'all, please don't judge me, bro. Just don't judge me. Don't judge me. But like I say, when you on this journey, some days you'll wake up and you just start having flashbacks. You really start having flashbacks, bro, of girls you done been with, relationships you done had, and just the experience, and you start having flashbacks, and you start acting like Pookie from New Jack City. You start acting like Pookie from New Jack City, bruh. You start having like real life withdrawals, dog. And today was that day for me. I gotta be honest. Today was that day for me. Today, I was acting like Pookie. But I worked out. Worked out. Respect to you, fellow king. What's popping, man? What's popping? I just gotta be honest, man. Lust has took so many. I'm telling you, lust has took so many people down. Lust has destroyed so many people. It do. It do. People aren't respectful for themselves. That's true. That's true, Margaret. That's true. That's true. And it could be anybody. That's why I don't judge nobody because it could be anybody. It can be you. It could be me. It could be anybody. Wait, I'm 25 moving like this. Am I lame? No. You're not lame, dog. You're not lame, bro. What's lame is having sex with multiple people every week, different people. That's lame, bro. That's lame. That's lame, bro. That's lame. Because you thinking about yourself, but you gotta think about also how women act. Some women act after having sex. So you're not lame moving like that, bro. They want us to feel like we lame if we not getting no girls, we not going on dates, bro. Trust me, the right woman in this life, if you outside doing what you gotta do for you, and you putting all that energy back into your life, the right woman will find you, or you will run across her, bro. That's just how it go. Like, that's just how it go. I used to dislike naps as a little girl, but now I'm taking a nap. Hell, what? Hell yeah, I'm taking a nap. I don't care who. Like, today somebody called me. I'm like, bruh, is you okay? Don't be. People just be calling you like without text. Like, text me first. Do not call me just unless unless I talk to you every day. But man, them urges be, bruh. Today, I was Pookie. Hold on, I'm about to show y'all. This who I was today. This who I was today. Hold on. I ain't gonna even show it, bro, because I don't know how YouTube be when you show movies and stuff. But y'all saw the movie when he was about to. I don't know, did he relapse on that crack or whatever? He was about to, but I wasn't about to. But it's just the urges, bro, and the withdrawal, and bro, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Kingdom minded. You're right. It's crazy. After 1 year straight, those urges ran. Okay, look, RSVP. Hey, look, I'm trying to go 2 years, dog. And like I say, I'm older now, so my mind don't control me. I feel like at a certain point in your life, when you're young, your mind has control over you. You know, it don't have control over you, but you think it has control over you, and you allow it to have control over you. But as you get older, you really have that control. You know, so you really saying no to bonds, crazy work. Hey, I didn't have plenty, bro. So you probably don't get none, so it's probably a lot to you, you know? It probably means a lot to you. Touching yourself is lame facts. I know I ain't, and after taking time out the city and coming back, I just feel out of place. Brooklyn crazy. Yeah, Brooklyn. Wow. No judgment. This is a safe zone. Oh yeah. Say no to them buns, stay on your purpose. Nah, bro. Like some dudes, it's everything to them, bro. But they not everything to the women. They not everything to the women. And look, I don't rock with Charleston White, but he said one thing that I agree with. He said one thing I agree with. Like, you care about the buns, but you don't have no woman cooking you breakfast. You can't call a woman to cook you breakfast. I can call multiple women if I wanted to and tell them, make me some breakfast. Not on no cocky stuff or nothing like that. But if you out here getting buns and stuff, why you on this live? Like if you had a woman cooking for you, you wouldn't even be on this live, dog. So that says something already, dog. You don't have a woman calling you and checking on you, how you doing, who don't want nothing from you. It's no woman out here cooking for you, cooking breakfast for you, bringing you food to your job. But you care about bonds though. All right. Dudes be tripping, bruh. It keeps calling me. It do. Q, I promise you, that's how it be. It be calling. Because you start having no flashbacks, you be like, bruh. So you just go work out. That's it. Chris Rock is pooking, bruh. It was funny as hell. But this is what Bobby Hemming said, man. And it's so real.
Yeah, there's the beautiful side of loving, raising the children. There's also that killer. You see the same side also. Now, we saying,
Hold on, Q. That's facts. See, that's facts. People don't have no one who really care about them. That's, bruh, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. They want us to hate women so bad as men. They want black men to hate black women so bad. But this what I learned, and I'm learning to this day. When you have a black woman that cares about you, bro, that like really cares about you, and let's say y'all had sex or y'all not having sex, whatever the case is. But if they care about you, bro, they gonna make sure you ate. They go check on you. They go ask you, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? That's how you know when they care about you. But they want us to be online going back and forth with each other all day because we had a bad experience with one woman, a bad experience with two women. That's why I say I don't feed into the media, bro. I don't feed into what they talking about. I don't feed in because a lot of people just doing stuff for views. They rage baiting. I don't have to raise bait, especially against my own people. That's crazy. Yes, wisdom teaches. Yeah, facts. I believe prayer and fasting helps keep you grounded in the discipline. No preaching, man. Yeah, yeah. Like, and look, I don't tell people what to believe in. Like, whatever you believe in, if it's helping you, believe in that. That's what I say. Because everybody was raised differently to believe in whatever they believe in. But if that's helping you get through what you gotta get through, hey, believe in that. And like she say, do your fasting, do your praying, and that helps. But when you take this journey, it's like new things. You just see new things and you uncover new things about yourself. But let's get back into it.
If a man has sex with a woman and he does not know how to control his ejaculation, and that woman's black hole sucks in that ejaculation, she kills him every time he has sex. That's the kill. That's the lily. Man only can master that goddess when he learns how to not ejaculate. So otherwise, that black hole got it. And then you look up, you 75, and your husband been gone for 25 years. You killed him. Because he didn't know how to master the ultimate power in the universe. Proceed with caution. That's right. He didn't know about going about that black hole the right way. So if you really want to get down with it and stuff like that, you see what I'm saying? That's why, the Bible and the different things after, they wanted to shut down all that stuff, they made all that in the evil. See what I'm saying? She's the giver of life, but she can also take life too. You see what I'm saying? That's right. Every time you bust a nut, she's just killed you. You see what I'm saying? In any kind of, in a certain way. We're talking energy here. So you have to learn how to respect the energy. You see? So,
And shout out to Bobby, man. Shout out to Bobby, dog. Like, shout out to Bobby, bro. Hold on. There's some other stuff, too. It's another video I want to show y'all. Hold on. We're going to watch that in a few. When you're doing what's right, Satan is always, oh, yeah. Temptation is crazy. Like I said, today was one of them days, man. I woke up, I'm like, bruh. A real black woman will stay with you through thick and thin, depending on how she was raised. She will not run away telling your business. Margaret, that's facts. What's popping, Petty Price? What's popping? She will not run around telling your business. That comes with that's true. That's true. That's true. And I feel like you attract that stuff, man. A lot of things in life, I just feel like you attract it. So like when you start taking journeys, like if you have a sex addiction or if that's your weakness, and as men, I feel like when you take this journey, whether you meet the right woman or not, you still go treat women, you will start treating women better. And that's why I'm really taking the journey, because I don't want to just look at women as a sexual object. You feel me? Because you have so much sex, and it's like, and you look up, you're like, damn, where are these women? And I still have women in my life, but I'm just learning that it's best to not just look at them as a sexual object, bro. And that might sound corny as hell, but that's where I'm at in life, That's where I'm at in life. And I'm learning as a man, when we hold this energy in and we put this energy into our purpose, we put this energy into our mental health, we put this energy into healing ourselves, bruh, it's the best feeling ever. Seems to me when you finish this journey, you will meet. Hey, and look, Angela, I'm glad you said that. Because, I did the journey before when I was younger, and I was doing it for all the wrong reasons. I was doing it to find women. I was doing it to find, the right woman. Now, at 35, I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this to show myself that my biggest weakness, I can overcome it every single day. Every single day, my biggest weakness, I can overcome it. So, I'm doing this video because we got truck drivers, men and women. And like I say, I drove trucks. When you on that truck, I'm telling you, these days, for men and women, when you get bored and you single, what most people do, they self-pleasure themselves. When you get bored, that's the first thing comes to your mind. Like, even with this journey, like if I'm sitting down and I get bored, that's the first thing comes to my mind. I have to talk to myself, like, nope, let's do this, let's cook. Nope, let's go downtown, let's get on, let's lie to the security guard. Yesterday, I got bored yesterday. Guess what I did? I got bored. I said, you know what? I'm about to go downtown. I'm gonna have to lie to the security guard and tell him that my car is parked on the top floor so I can take pictures of the Superdome. I went on a whole journey yesterday. I went on a whole journey. I had to lie to the security guard and tell him that my car was parked on the top deck, parking deck, just to take pictures, bro. I went on a whole journey. But at first I was sitting there because I had did everything. And I said, damn, it's Friday. Then I was bored. I said, man, let me go on a whole journey. And I got some great pictures. And it worked. I got some great pictures. So that's the power of this journey. Like I say, see, for women, we need more women, black women, YouTubers talking to women about celibacy and stuff like that. Because I don't know how y'all bodies work. So y'all can talk to women more in depth about that, because from certain women I done talked to, it sounds like sometimes y'all need that, So now productivity is key. It really is. You have to see that opposite sex in you. Maybe they're in your life experience to get you to see, oh yeah, look, everything's everything. Now I can have women as friends in my life, bro. And it's so amazing. It's so amazing to have that. Because like I tell you, women go call you and make sure you ate something. Women go call you and check on you to see how you doing. Women go call you and say, hey, let's go do this, let's go do that, let's go do that. That's the best thing about women, bro. They go call you because as a man, guess what we can do? We can get so locked into our purpose, we forget to live. Ain't that crazy? I was doing that most of my adulthood, bro. I was doing that. We get so locked into our purpose, we forget to live. Having women in your life that really care about you, guess what they go do? Because women like to have fun. They go call you, be like, hey, you want to do this? You want to do that? You want to do this? I'm telling you. Nice shot was good. Appreciate that. My son's a trucker too. He's 6'4" and women stay on him, but he studies. Hey, Brenda Starr, stay on him. Yeah. Like, keep just send him random videos about semen retention. Just send him random videos, just send him random videos, and just to make sure that he knows what's going on, because a lot of the younger dudes, you just don't know until you see his information. You don't know. So just send him random videos, because lust can take over anybody, bro. It can take over anybody, like fentanyl, like crack. It can take over anybody's soul, bro. It can take you over. And trust me, I know it could take you over, bro. You could be making money, but guess what? If lust got you, guess what you gonna be doing? You gonna be spending all your money on lust. Gambling. You gonna be spending all, and can't nobody stop it. Well, I'm lying. Somebody can stop it. But it's really by mistake. A lot of times in life, the things that will change your life it's two things. It's gonna be you just getting fed up and you tired of that shit, or it's gonna be you gonna hear something from somebody and it's gonna catch you off guard, but it's gonna change your whole life. That's the two things that can really change That's how people change. They change when they want to change, when they just sick and tired of their life going that way, or by accident, well, not by accident, but well, just a random somebody just says something and it just shifts everything in their thought process and it wakes them up. That's the two things that can change people, man, in this life. And, and that's what I learned. And for me, you know what it was? A woman said something to me. A woman that I'm friends with. She said something to me, not even knowing what I was like going through mentally. Not even knowing, bruh. And it changed my whole damn life, bruh. Since that day, it changed my whole life. And now on this journey, I'm confident in this journey. Even when I had like a day like today, it was hard, man. Like I was having flashbacks. I was having flashbacks. I was in here like Pookie. I'm telling you, I always thought we were more reserved women than men, but now I see some women are. Oh man, what? But the media, the so-called people in power, they designed it that way. They designed it that way. They wanted women. Oh, y'all want to be liberated? Watch this. So they took it to the next level. They took it to the next level. So you gotta sit back and think. You got women using like objects. They using toys on their private part. Like you gotta sit, like you gotta step back and think about that. And that's not no diss, cause like men, we sitting back doing stuff to ourselves, But you gotta sit back and think about that, bro. So I feel like when you step away from the toys, you step away from watching the PORN, when you step away from it for a while, you start getting clarity. If you had anxiety, the anxiety gone. Because people can say they don't have anxiety, but guess what they doing to get rid of the anxiety? They taking drugs. See, a lot of people gonna tell you that. They taking drugs daily to calm their anxiety down. But I'm saying, if you stop watching PORN, if you stop using toys, and if you start being smart about the people you sleeping with, or, stay away from it for a little while, that anxiety goes away, bro. That stress goes a fucking way. It goes away, dog. And it's the best feeling. I can't even lie. It's the best feeling. Let me read our comments. Bottom line, know your worth, King's facts. They definitely changed these girls. Yeah, they changed it. Yeah, they changed it. They need us slaves to ourselves, honestly, facts. Don't forget, old age stops a lot of stuff. Believe me, you can feel lustful, but it's momentary. True, Francine, that's true. Word up, Rockstar. I'm Tony from King. Shout out to you, Tony. Some men have used their bodies up when they are young to the point when they get. I'm telling you, Margaret, and that's what that video was about. Hold on. Did y'all hear this part? Look.
Yeah, there's the beautiful side of loving. Hold
on, Margaret. Listen to this part. Listen to the whole video again. But he was like, that's why a lot of men, they died 25 years before their wife died. And that's true.
Raising the truth, there's also that killer. You see the same side also. Now, you say, well, if a man has sex with a woman, and he does not know how to control his ejaculation, and that woman's black hole sucks in that ejaculation, she kills him every time he has sex. That's the killer. That's the lily. Man only can master that goddess when he learns how to not ejaculate. Otherwise, that black hole got it. And then you look up, you 75, and your husband been gone for 25 years.
You heard him? He said, you look up, the woman is 75, but her husband been gone for 25 years. That's some real shit. Because guess what, bro? This is what I'm learning. with just, if you're not about to have a baby or stuff like that, as a man, man, keep your goddamn seed, bro. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care who get mad at you. Keep your seed, bro, because the energy you have, you don't need an alarm to wake you up. Like, you don't need nothing to motivate you when you have this energy, bro. This energy is different. It's different. It's a different type of energy, dog. And that's why, see, it's all a tactic. That's why they throw so much sex in everything, because they don't want men to just be holding in their seeds. They don't want that, because if men start holding their seeds, guess what? Every man is gonna be powerful. Every man gonna start thinking like, wait, this don't make sense. So they want to keep you lustful. They want to keep you drunk. They want to keep you high. They just want to keep you out of your element 24/7. 24/7. So they can keep getting wealthy with no pushback. With no pushback. They want to get wealthy with no pushback. So when you see people like attacking my channel and stuff like that, bruh, I always expected that. I always expected it, you know? Because people who comfortable don't want pushback. You know, people marry, bruh. People want to get rich and live on the beach. People, they want to be comfortable. So when you causing hell, they don't like that. They want to be comfortable. They want to live the American dream. I don't give a fuck about that dream. So of course they go attack me, bro. They comfortable. They married. They comfortable. And I'm not saying nothing wrong with marriage and nothing like that. But as a man, once you get comfortable in life, bro, and you can hear it in a man's tone of voice, you can just see when a man is just blah, done with life. And I feel on this journey, bro, every morning it's like it's a new life, bro. And I know that's, you know, I know it's common sense, but no, it's a new life, literally. So like I say, I don't know how women's bodies operate when y'all, you know, take y'all celibacy. I don't know how y'all operate, stuff like that. Remember Samson and Delilah in the Bible? True. Speak, control yourself, y'all. Society got the youth draining. Yeah. Bobby Hemming couldn't save herself. I listened. We gave her this all the time while growing up as teenagers many years ago. True. There even a song talking with women singing the word anxiety over and over. It's wild. I turned, yeah, like they really programming them, bro, to make anxiety feel normal, but it's not. See, they go throw you sex, and while you having sex and you don't know yourself, while you having sex and you broke, while you having sex and you going through and you got trauma, while you having sex, of course you go have anxiety. Of course. Because a lot of people, they cope and they using sex to cope. They using sex to feel good because something is going on with life. That's what's going on now. Or they using sex, they getting drunk, now they want sex. They getting high, now they want sex. I'm telling you. But I feel like in life, sometimes you have to push yourself to the limit. Sometimes you have to challenge yourself. Can I do 2 years without having sex? When at first I can barely go a month without having it. So I told myself, I'm going 2 years, bro. I'm going 2 years. And I'm just glad my mind is, it's crazy. I saw a woman, she was like, men shouldn't have kids until they 35. And I know why she said that. It's a video. I saw it on Instagram. I forgot her name. But she was like, men shouldn't have kids until they 35. And I understand why. Because at 26, 27, you know, that's when I had my daughter, like, you really don't know much about yourself. You really haven't went through the trials and tribulations of life and, like, see, can you overcome? But when you hit 35, you done been through some stuff. You done overcame some battles. You done overcame some haters. And you done came out on top. So, you done overcame things and you have confidence in your actions. You have confidence in your philosophy. See, when you young, you reading books and you have so much faith in these people who got their own philosophy. But at 35, you got your own philosophy because you done been through some shit. Maturity plays a big, it do. So when she said it's best for men to have kids at 35 and older, she was right, bro. She was right. So to the mothers that's on my channel and you got young sons, tell them the best age to have a kid, to have kids is 35 and up for men. That's the best age. Because at 35, that's, bruh, like my mind, I feel like, this gonna sound stupid, but I just feel like my brain is finally like put together. If you're a man, you understand what I'm saying, because in our 20s, shit be everywhere. We learn stuff by, oh shit, that's what women do. Oh shit, this what happens. But at 35, now I'm like, oh, I saw that before. Oh, this gonna happen if I do that. So everything is starting to change, Giving yourself away to so many others will cause a person to lose their strength and power. Soul connection needs to be broken. Damn, Margaret, you smart as a mug. You just start you a YouTube channel. What the hell? You just start you a YouTube channel. That's some real stuff. Soul connection needs to be broken from being with two. That's true. And the way that you break it, it's going to be a tough journey, but you have to. You have to. So this going to be a 2-year journey for me. It's going to be a 2-year journey for me. And I'm glad I could tell myself that at 35. Because at 32, I can lie to myself and say I'm going to go this. But 32, 31, it's still popping. Yeah, I agree to a certain extent. I feel you. Dr. Frances Crest Wilson wrote the ISIS papers. I understand why she said, okay, I think that was her. I think she was the one who said that. It was on Instagram. It's an Instagram video, but it came from YouTube. 35 will be the age to set. Yup. Said 35 years old, man. Said for men. See, women mature, a lot quicker. So, like, if a man is 35, let's say a woman is like 26, 27, that's like perfect. That's like perfect because all a woman really need is that maturity from a man because she already has a sense of maturity in some way. But these days, times have changed. So, every person matures at different times and different seasons. Man, CJ, thank you. I'm gonna read that shit again. Hold on. I forgot I can pin messages now. Hold on. I forgot that. I forgot I can pin. Let's see. Pin message. Okay, here we go. Every person matures at a different time. That's the best part of life. That's why I tell people life is never really over. Because your whole 20s, it can look like you losing throughout your whole 20s, your whole early 30s. It can look like you losing, bro. It can, you could be making all type of mistakes, but this is what I learned. All those mistakes that you made, that job that you hated, but you did it, you can turn around and benefit from all that. Now, you're going to still have people talking about your past, but guess what? That tells you everything about them. They still in your past. You done moved on. They still in your past. Let them stay there. Don't try to, change. No, let them stay in your past. While you keep moving forward, let them stay in your past. But that's the best thing about life. It can seem like you losing, and then all of a sudden, you hear somebody say something, and it changes your life. Or you get fed up with your situation, and you start changing your life. That's the best part about life, bro. That's what I really love about life. So no one can tell you anything about yourself, because it could be a morning you wake up and you just say, you know what? I'm tired of all this shit, and I just want to fix my life. And guess what? That happened to me last year, 2024. Well, it happened to me the end of 2023. That happened to me. Marriage should come first. I feel you. You know, everybody different. I feel you. People don't really get into hold on. People don't really get it. Intimacy is soul energy. It's real facts. It isn't about timeline, but if it is in the will of our Heavenly Father for you to have a child, then you will. But I do understand. Now, I'm just saying for men, it's different. For men, it's different. But I feel you too. But for men, I'm just saying it's best when he has some life experiences. When he understands himself. Because once he understands himself, he can lead now. When a man understands himself, he went through that journey by himself, he can lead a family now. You know? Make sure you take pumpkin seeds. Hold on. Let me screenshot that. Appreciate that. Velo, I appreciate that. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. And T. Okay. I screenshot that. Thank you. I get better every day getting older though. It is. It is, man. Because this the best thing about today. Age don't matter. You can start a YouTube channel and you could be popping. You can buy a camera and start taking photography, start selling prints. You could be popping. You can age don't even matter today, man. That's what I love about today's age. I mean today, you know, today's time and age. Age don't matter. You can be stuck in life. That's true. That's true. Petty Pisces, look, you could be stuck in life and that can cause you to get tired of everything. And you say, you know what? Let me fix my shit. Let me stop doing everything for everybody else. Let me stop worrying about everybody else and let me fix my shit. You know? Hey, Rock, hello. Everyone, I tell my son who just turned 18 to wait until 40, actually, because at the time you should well establish. Hey, I agree. I agree. What's the vibe? I agree. Hey, I don't disagree. I agree. Because once a man knows himself, he can lead a family so much better, man. Once a black man knows himself, see, I'm still in that journey. I'm still in that journey of learning myself. And like, this is really the battle of my life right here. Semen retention. I'm going 2 years. When I overcome this, bruh, can't nobody tell me nothing. When I overcome this, can't nobody tell me nothing. You feel me? That's why I tell people don't be so quick to count someone out. Oh, because you could turn your head and moan. I'm telling you, fellow, let's go. Hold on, I gotta pin that. I gotta pin that. She said, he or she, I don't know. And no disrespect, I just don't know because I see your profile. But they said, that's why I tell people don't be so quick to count someone out because you can turn your head for a moment and they most definitely not where they were. I'm telling you, that's the best part of life, bro. Because people be expecting you to be, you know, losing forever. They expect you to be down forever. They expect you to be trying to, I'm telling you, bro, them tables be turning. And you're going to have people still stuck in your past, you know? But let them. Don't try to correct them. Let them stay stuck. That's facts. I don't look down on nobody, bro. Even my enemies, like, I don't look down on none of them because all it takes is one, you know, one turnaround and they doing great. And I wish them the best. You feel me? I wish them the best. You learn from ups and downs in life. So you can, that's true, bro. And I feel like the more ups and downs you, well, in my situation, you benefit from it later on in life because you have so many life lessons. Like I said, I drove trucks for 10 years. I had people laughing at me about driving trucks. But because I drove trucks, my channel is what it is today. I got content for years just from being a truck driver for 10 years. And people laughed, you know, while they don't have anything to talk about because they want to seem so perfect, but they haven't been living. They've been waiting to live. They've been waiting for that perfect day. Nah, you gotta live. You feel me? I zoned out just now. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I zoned out just now. I just want my son to be good, man, to someone. Hey, keep telling him. I was mature at 20. My landlord was a religious married woman. She taught all the young women on our block, my opinion, she was God sent. I'm not perfect, but I'm well grounded. Huh, bro? I like that. See, and that's what we need from all the women that's on my timeline. We need y'all. Now it's time for y'all to be that woman that creates a channel and talk to younger women. That's what we need, because we can all sit back and just talk about young women and young men, but like, what are we doing to be that voice in their ear? Because I told you, you could hear one thing and it could change your life. So a lot of you women need to start YouTube channels speaking to younger women from your experience. And look, this the thing about today's age. You create a TikTok account, a TikTok, and you talking to those younger women, guess what? They go listen to it. If they going through it, they go listen. That's the thing about Gen Z and the younger. If they going through it, they go listen to it. If they going, and there's nothing new under the sun. So what you've been through, they going through right now. So they need that. What's popping? What's popping? What you think about New Orleans Met? Oh, that video dropping tomorrow, bro. I'm broken. That video dropping tomorrow. I gotta save that energy for tomorrow. But I appreciate you, son. Older and wise people in our life is very important that we can trust to share. That's facts. That's the best thing about getting older and in this generation. Like, you can really create a way to be a teacher to younger people these days because they need guidance. A lot of younger people don't be close to their parents and they really listen to outsiders. So imagine you being 54, 45, 60, you create a TikTok account and you telling younger women, look, this how you get over anxiety. This how you get over heartbreaks. This how you keep going after you have an abortion. Like, this how you go on after you have a miscarriage. Like, it's all that stuff is needed. All that stuff is needed. He gang. Oh, appreciate you, bro. Rello said he gang. I'm telling you, hey, but appreciate that, dog. I got you. I like that comment though, man. Don't ever count people out, man. Because people will count you out. They'll count you out. You know? Your life can be changed for the good, for the bad in seconds. The Bible says, I believe that. Everything's everything. In seconds. In seconds. That's true. Teach him, my young brother. Teach him. Until a man knows himself, that's when he can, man. Facts. Monica, that's facts. Until you can, until you can lead yourself as a man. And I feel like I say to the guys that's 18 to 24, I don't expect them to take this journey, but they can do it too. They can also do it. But for my guys that's 28 and older, especially in your 30s, man, this journey is really for us, dog. Because your 30s, that's when you're supposed to really be locked in and also building and having that confidence within yourself. And not doing things you was doing at 23. You feel me? Part of the scripture says that you should not think of highly than you ought to think of yourself, but to think soberly. I like that. Right. I've abstained for 2 years now. I feel so much more energetic. I'm telling you. I'm trying to go 2 years. Hey, shout out to you. You're so right. I used to tell the young girls in the neighborhood to respect them. See, that's all. Just that simple thing. Respect yourselves. Sometimes people don't forget stuff. Your voice can it can stay in their minds all throughout their life. Even if they mess up, they be like, damn, that woman told me respect myself. That's the power. I'm telling you, a woman that I'm friends with, bro, she changed my life. She said something to me that she ain't even knew about, and it changed my entire life. And that's the reason why I'm on this journey, dog. That's the reason why I'm on this journey. So that's the power. That's why they want black women and black men to hate each other, to always be fighting each other. Each one teach one, facts. This is what so many need to hear. Some never been taught. Yeah, they are lost. Even someone living on the streets can't teach. That's facts. That's facts. See, Shorty watched the Batman and got confused at the ending, while Bruce didn't just go with Selena and told her purpose over pleasure. If y'all seen the movie, oh yeah, I saw it. Purpose over pleasure. I'm telling you, it's true, man. It's true. And as a man, Velo, as a man, just keeping that energy inside of you, unless you about to have a baby, you know, just keeping that inside of you, man. You just wake up. When you wake up, you feel so alive. You feel so, like I say, I don't know how women feel. I hope and pray that our men start waking up, because we need order to yeah, that's why I'm making my content also, but that's why I'm going live and I'm speaking on things like this, because at 32 I did this journey, but 32 I'm not thinking how I'm thinking now at 35. I control my mind now. At 32, my mind still had a little control over me. Yeah, at 32, my mind still had a little control over me. That's power. I'm telling you. So I just be thankful, man, that I be thankful for my mind, and just thankful that I can take this journey. I'm almost at a month with no sexual activity. I'm almost at a month with no sexual activity, bro. And like I told y'all, a month for some men, it's like a year. I'm going to just keep it at that. A month for some men is like a year. Love the exposed brick. Oh, yeah, appreciate that. That's a powerful man. So, I understand it's a blessing to have a sound mind, because in this evil world, not everyone has. I'm telling you, see, that's what I mean. Not everybody got a sound mind, bro. You don't know what people like been through. Some people can lose their mind, bro. So to still have a sound mind at 35, to still have a sound mind in your 40s and your 50s, that's a blessing. We all have been young once, but we still have to want to change for the, yeah. See, I'm going to do more lives like this, because I don't want younger men to go through what I went through in my 20s, because I had to learn. I had to learn the hard way. You feel me? But like I say, at 35, I'm just so happy. Just put it like that. I'm happy I can control myself now. I can tell myself I got control, and I can actually do it now. Because people think once you start making money, once life start going good, and no, that means you got more time to do more stupid shit. That's all that means. When you start making good money, when things start going good in life, all that means is you got time to do more stupid shit. The stupid shit you was doing when you was broke, now you got more time to do it because you got money. Awesome video. Appreciate you, Bill James. Smart young man. Oh yeah, like I'm learning. Son of Grace, I'm learning. Like I say, I'm just 35. I'm still learning stuff. I don't know it all, but I'm just learning. Like, people think when you become so-called successful that no, it's no such thing as I made it. No. Because it's going to be new. When they say it's going to be new demons at every level, it's a fact. And you can go that way or you can go that way. It's going to be new demons. So you have to have the discipline to say, no, I can't go that route. I can't keep going back in life. That's what you got to tell yourself. And that's what I'm doing. I could easily be going backwards in life, man. And just going back to the old shit I was doing, but I can't do that no more. I refuse. I refuse to do that shit. I don't care how many nights I act like Pookie from New Jack City. I'm not going back. Hey, bro, what's good? Nice to see. Nice to be here. What's poppin', DJ? What's poppin'? Right, I had to find out money doesn't make you happy. It doesn't. It doesn't. People trust me, please. Yeah, it don't. The thing that make you happy is when you get that money, are you getting better as a human? That's what makes you happy. You getting that money, but you also doing things to challenge yourself. Oh, I'm addicted to weed. Can I step away from weed? Like step away from it for a little while to see how my body react, to see how my mind reacts. Oh, you addicted to alcohol. Can I step back from alcohol for a little while? But you still getting money. But you challenging yourself. That's what makes you better, man. Oh, you addicted to sex and, masturbating. Can I step away from that? How many months can I go without that? How many years can I go without that? That's what makes you happy. That's what I'm learning. That's what makes you happy. It's not the money part. It's what you do with that free time. What are you doing with that free time? Are you bullshitting or are you challenging yourself? You got to challenge yourself. You got to see how far you can go to become the person. We never gonna be completely perfect. Like, just wipe that out. We never gonna be completely perfect. We just never gonna be that. But what will it take for you to become that person you want to become? What will you have to give up? It's a mind thing. Monica, facts. I never drank or smoked in my life. Hey, shout out to you. But some people, they need a drink, bruh. And I understand it. Sometimes you need a drink. And ain't nothing wrong with a drink. But this is what I say. When things start having control over you, then something wrong with it. We learn something every day. When things become hard, don't even revert back. Don't even revert back. That what the devil wanted to destroy is facts. Hey, Rockstar, glad to see you again. Hey, shout out to you. Sahida, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? Sahida White, what's poppin'? True, you can have an addiction to anything. What? The only being I want to be addicted to is facts. Hey, I like that. It's definitely not the money. Step into the ring, Holmes. Gotta throw down to grow. Gotta ask yourself, grow. Or I'm telling you, man, y'all giving all this true. It's not the money. It's what you gonna do with that free time. Is you gonna get better or you gonna let your vices take over? And sometimes, guess what? Your vices do take over. And you gotta snap out of it. Because guess what's gonna happen? You gonna end up, and look, I don't talk down on nobody, but you gonna end up like, a Shannon Sharp or like what Dr. Umar going through. And I don't like to see no black man go down, bro. I don't like to see it. I don't step on a man. I don't stump a man out while he's down. But you really cannot take advantage of what you're doing. You can't take advantage of it. You have to get better as a person. Your money can't define you. Your cars can't define you. Your house can't define you. None of that stuff can define you, bruh. Because your 23 million, your 60 million means nothing if you addicted to that cat. That cat got power. That cat got power. Man, look. The other night, like I say, I'm on this semen retention journey. I'm almost at a month. And the other night, a chick asked me, can I come over? Bruh. I'm like, really? I just shook my head. And I said, no. I told her, I said, I'm on this journey. I just broke it down to her. And she was like, oh, that's good. She said, oh, that's good. But I just broke it down to her. And it was hard. I ain't gonna, look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not perfect. It was hard for me to say all that. I wrote it down. I deleted it. I was like, do I really want to tell her no? Because, like I say, she's bad. And, to the people, bad is good, in this generation. But she's bad. She's beautiful. And I was having flashbacks. But I had to tell myself, dog, we on this journey for real. We on this journey for real. I can't be just a decal. I can't be a decal no more. Cause see, these days women just call you because they want some. I can't be that no more. How women say, I gotta respect myself. I gotta respect myself. Oh, bro, I would call myself stupid. Like, you stupid. But I gotta respect myself, bro. I can't just be a decal, bro. I can't do that no more, man. I can't do it no more, bro. I actually like when women care about me, dog. Cause like I say, I got female friends who actually care about me, who will call me and say, "Hey, let's go shoot some photography. Hey, you know, let's go do this." That's why I say when women really care about you, they gonna plan stuff to do, bruh. She asked me, "Can I come over?" And it broke my heart. Why would you ask me this shit? When temptation comes, we have to call on Jesus to rebuke him, bro. Hey, that's what you do, Bill James. When a man respects himself, he is a force. Yeah, I gotta respect myself now, man. I can no longer be a decal. I can no longer be a decal. I can't do it no more. That's not me no more. Like, I'm 35. February, I'll be 36. And, like, I feel like this is an important age that not only I have to get my, because we can focus on the material things, but also I have to get my soul right. I gotta get all that stuff right, man. I can't just be out here still at 35 taking decals. Like, come on, bro. I can't do that. You have to start loving yourself. If you don't love yourself first, then who will love you correctly? CJ, that's facts. That's facts. That's facts. But y'all, I appreciate y'all, man, for joining live. This is a great live. Damn, it's like every time we have a better and better live, But tomorrow I'm gonna have a video dropping, and then Monday we'll go live again. But this was a great live, man. Like, I had to talk to y'all because today, like before I worked out, it was pretty crazy. I was like Pookie on New Jack City. My motto, I build bonds, never encounters. I like that. I like that. So thank y'all for joining live. Please enjoy your weekend. And like I say, money, material things, the happiness is only temporary. But when you start challenging yourself, trying to overcome addictions, that's what's going to make you happy. When you look up and you went a month without drinking, you went 3 months without drinking. You addicted to sex. You went 6 months without, masturbating or having sex. That's gonna bring you that pure happiness. And now you can enjoy that money. Now you can enjoy your home. You can really enjoy it. It keeps calling me. I'm telling you. It keeps calling, but the mind I got at 35, my mind too powerful now, man. My mind is too powerful at 35 now. Sleep well. Sleep the well. Appreciate you. What's the vibe? Always supporting. They killed Pookie, didn't they? I think they did. Because Pookie he let that addiction overcome him. And eventually it's gonna kill you. Look what it did to Shannon Sharp. I'm not saying Shannon Sharp can't come back from this, but that's still a stain, bruh. That's still like a stain. Like a young 20-year-old Caucasian girl took millions from you, bruh. I wouldn't be able to sleep, bruh. That would really mess me up. I got played by a white girl. Oh, bro, getting played by a white girl, bruh, in my late 50s and 60s, bruh, I think I would crash out, dog. I think that's worth a crash out. I will crash out, bro. If I can't have that money, can't nobody have that money. I would crash out. Yeah, Monique told him. See, some people don't want to, and I understand, man. Their youth was the best part of their life. And that's all they got to talk about. Their youth. I did this in high school. I was this person in college. That's it. Their youth was the best part of their life. But I'm glad I had fun in my youth, and I can separate like me now from my youth. I had fun. I had fun, but I'm never gonna keep talking about that shit. Like I'm 35 now. You know, you got some people they can't get over those times, man. They just can't get over it. Shannon's what you say, raccoon karma. It did, bro. It did, because he spoke downly. He made it seem like Kyron Lacey was guilty, but it came out after Kyron Lacey died that he wasn't even around the accident, bro. So yeah, that's why like I don't kick a man while he's down though. I'm not gonna kick Shannon while he's down, but I don't have no sympathy for him. He made Kyron Lacey seem guilty on his show, and Kyron Lacey deleted himself, bro, and that still messed me up today. The whole world crucified that dude, bro. I'm glad I woke up from my slumber. Hey, I like that. It's a great feeling to wake up because look, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. I feel like when you go on a celibacy route or a semen retention, it makes life fun. But when you masturbating every day, when you having sex with different people every day, you be bored. You be like, damn, bro, every day is the same. But when you on semen retention and you take that celibacy route, every day is fun because you challenging yourself and you unlocking new things, new ideas. So life really becomes fun. So every day to me now is fun. It's fun. I be going down rabbit holes, learning new stuff at nighttime, working out, pushing my body every day in the sun. You take the power back, man. And on that note, we gonna end it live. That was great. You take the power back. I gotta screenshot that. I'm thinking I'll make a video about that one day. Take the power back. Take the power back. And once you take that power back for your life, it's the best feeling. Hold on. Once you take that power back for your life, bro, and that's why Velo said don't count nobody out, because at any time somebody can take the power back for their life. I did it. The end of 2023, I was tired of everything in my life, everything going on, and I decided to take the power back in my life. You can go back and watch my old videos from last year when I was in my truck. I was taking the power back in 2024. All 2024, I was taking the power back. Go watch my old videos. You can see it in my eyes. You can see it in my eyes. Like I was for real. Take that power back. Hey, y'all have a great weekend. This is a great live. I appreciate y'all. I'm out.